Hello students. So we start with database query using SQL. So all of you know about what is a database. So database means it is a collecting and organizing data. A second one, query means asking questions to a database, and SQL means it is a language, structured query language. So for our syllabus, first we have a math function. So these functions are same as a mathematics, but some keywords are there and some methods are there. So in last video I have told you that so function means it is a block of statements which is already written, and when we want to use it, you just use name of that function and provide values, or we can call as an attribute to the function. So first function is a power function. So this function gives power of given terms with respect to raised to. Means suppose we have written 2 raised to 2 in mathematics, then it will give answer 4. Here same formula is there, but some syntax are different. So how to write it, just see. So we have seen MySQL. So once MySQL command is open, you just write select power in bracket 2 comma 2. So see, in bracket there are two terms, one is a number and second one is a raised to or the power. So whenever you write this, it will give answer 4. So in mathematics it is written as a 2 raised to 2, but while writing in computer or while writing in MySQL, we need to write power in bracket 2 comma 2. So it will give answer as a 4. Another example, power 3 comma 3. So it will give answer as a 27, because it is a 3 raised to 3. So it is a basic function about the math function. Second one is a round function. So round, we know about round means it is a round off value. So here also a basic mathematic rule is used. So whenever value after dot is a 5 or more than 5, then the number is converted into next number, and when value after dot or after decimal less than 5, then it is converted to before number. So let us take one example. We have written round 3.54. So it will give answer 4, because after decimal point there is a 5. So we have seen after if the number is 5 or more than 5, the total value convert into next number. Another example, round 3.43. So it will get converted into 3. Then next example. So see, in case of round function, there are two types of attributes are there. Attributes means value. In first two example, we have seen a single value, so it directly convert into number. But in a third one, we have provided two attributes or two parameters. So round 2.649 comma 2. So the second attribute after comma is indicate how many decimal places you want for a round up number. So now here 2 means we want two numbers after decimal point. So it will give the answer 2.65, because see, after 4 there is a 9 and 9 is a more than 5. So the that 4 becomes 5 and the total value becomes 2.65. Next one is around 2.649 comma 1. 1 means now we want a single character after decimal. So before 6 there is a 4. So now it will get converted into 2.6. Then the third function is there. The third function is a mod function. So mod means modulus. So whenever we divide any number by another number, we get answer, and it sometimes it will give reminder. So this function returns reminder of given terms. So for example, mod 4 comma 2. So it will answer is 2, but whenever we think about reminder or the mod, it will give answer 0. Another example, mod 7 comma 2. So now it will give the answer as a 3, but reminder is a 1. And the next one is a mod 5 comma 3. It will give the answer 2. So these about the mathematical function. So we have seen two types of functions. Three functions are there in mathematics. One is a power, which will calculate power. Second one is a round, which will gives round of value. and the third one is a mod means which gives us a reminder of a given terms. Next, move towards text function or the string function. So text functions, there are also various string functions. So u case or upper is there. So this function converts given string into uppercase letters or the capital letters. So for example, suppose we have written u case Rotary school, the answer it will returns as a Rotary school in capital letters. Second one, upper Rotary, it will gives answer in a Rotary capital letters. Same for L case or a lower. So this function provide us a lower value or the small letters. Next one is a length function. Length function means this function counts number of characters present in your string, means how many characters are there, that is answer of length. Let us take example length Ratnagiri. So answer is 9 because the Ratnagiri word contains 9 characters. Then next function is there, fourth function, which is a mid or substring function. So mid means it will gives a string, substring, sub means it will divide string into a two string, and sub str. So these three names are same, the functionality is same, it is a mid, substring or sub str. So this function gives selected part of a given string based on provided parameters. So let us take syntax. Syntax is sub str in bracket string comma start comma length. So string means it is a basic string. Start means from where you want to cut the string or divide string, and the length means how many characters you want in a substring. So let us take example sub str Python programming comma 5. So now 5 indicate after fifth number character we want all letters. So answer will be on programming. See here, space is also counted while functioning these functions. For length also space is counted. For sub str also space is counted. Then second example substring Python programming 3 comma 5. Now see here, there are three parameters are there, 3 comma 5. So 3 indicate after third character and the 5 indicate 5 characters, means you start the string from third number character and in that specific string 5 characters will be there. Don't confuse about 5. 5 is a not a position. 5 is a number of character after a given position. The answer is a thorn and the space is there. So it contains, so see in Python, so P is a first position, Y is a second position, T is a third position. So we want string after third character and we want five number of characters. So THON 4 characters, and again there is a space is there, so it will become 5 character. The next one is a mid. So we have seen 3 are same, sub str, substring or a mid. So programming comma -4 comma 3. Now see, minus means it starts with right hand side counting, means it is a reverse counting. So G is a 1, N is a second, then I is a third and M is a 4. So it starts with M and after that we want 3 characters. So answer is MIN. Next one is a in string. So fourth one was substring or mid or the sub str. Now in string. So in case of in string, we need to find a position of a second string in a first string, means its occurrence in a given string. So this function finds position of substring into main string and gives position number as an answer. So syntax is in str string 1 comma string 2. So string 1 it is a base string and the string 2 is the string which we want to find in a string 1. So let us see example in string Python pandas comma thorn is there. So first string is a main string, second string is the string which position we want to find in a first string. So now we have seen thon present in Python. So what is the position of thon? So p is a 1, y is a 2. So it starts with 3, that is a thon. So the answer is a 3, because thon part present at third position in a main string. Next example is a in string, a robotics, comma ticks is there. So now we want to find position of ticks, means t's position. So the answer is a 5, because in robotics ticks present or it starts with fifth number of character. Next, move towards left function. Left means it will get numbers, or it will extract characters from the left hand side. So this function extracts a given number of characters from the left side of a supplied string. So how to return it? So left SQL tutorial, comma 3. So here we want 3 characters from a left hand side. So the first 3 characters it will taken, it is a SQL. Another example, MySQL tutorial, and 5 is there. So it want 5 character of from a left hand side. So answer is a MySQL. Then move towards right function. It is the same as a left function. So this function extract a number of character from a string from a right hand side. So write SQL tutorial, comma 3. So it will give the answer IAL, because it takes number characters from a last means right hand side. Another example, SQL tutorial 8, means it will give the answer tutorial. 8th number function of a string function is a ltrim. So all of you know about trim. Trim means it will remove white spaces from a given string. So in case of trim there are 3 types. So you can see the sub numbers. So first one is a L trim, second one is a R trim, and the third one is a trim. Let us see what is meant by L trim. L means left. So this function removes spaces from left hand side of a given string. Let's take example L trim in bracket, space is there, and then we have written MySQL. So whenever we run this application, whenever we run this command, it will give the answer MySQL, means first left hand side spaces are removed and it will give string as a without space. R trim is a opposite of L trim. So it removes spaces from a right side of a given string. So now take example MySQL space, and then a string is completed. So whenever you run this command, it will give the answer MySQL. Then the trim is there. So this function removes space from both sides of a string. So example trim space MySQL space programming. Now you think that the space before MySQL and after MySQL it is removed, but not. We have seen trim only remove spaces from left hand side or right hand side, not between middle words. So the answer is MySQL programming. So this is about string functions. Then we move towards a date function. So first we have seen number mathematical function, then we have seen string functions. Now we move towards a date function. So first function is now. So this function returns value of current date and time in year, month, day, hour, minute and second format, or in another format. So depending on the context, it may be numeric or a string of the function. Means in MySQL, whenever you write select now, it will display current date and current time in seconds also. So I hope you know about the now. So this function returns value of current date and time in 2 format. See, the first one is a string format and the second one is a number format. In case of string, after year there is a dash, then month, then dash, then day is there, then space is there, then r means current time is there, then colon is there, then minutes are there, and then seconds are there. So it is called as a string format. And the number format, it is the same. See in a next line, YYY MM DD HH MM SS and UUU format. UUU means it is a number format. Second function of a date function is a month. So this function returns month for the date within a range of 1 to 12, because we know about there are 12 months, January to December. So whenever you write this function, it will just display a number of a month. Next one, month name. So the name itself indicate this function provide name of a month. So next one, date. The date function takes the part out of from date time expression. So in first function we have seen, now function display or returns current date and time, but whenever you provide that current date and time, date function only returns date time only date part from a function or a given date. Means there are two functions, one is a now, second one is a date is there. So now gives date plus time, while date only returns the current date of a system. Keep in mind, date gives date of a system. System means computer or your mobile. So whenever suppose you have uh, write a wrong date for your computer, so it will display that date, because we are dealing with a computer. So you don't think that it will give a current date, so it depends on your system. So while writing an answer, you always need to write date function or now function shows current system day, date and time. Then move towards day. So this function returns the day of month for a specified date. Means from a given date it will display the day. Then day name is there. This function returns the name of the week, day of a date specified. For example, suppose today. So today, suppose Saturday is there. So whenever we write today's date, it will give Saturday, and in a before function day function, it will give the number of day of a month. Means today suppose there is a 27. So in day function gives 27 as answer, while day name function gives Saturday as answer. Then move towards year function. So this function returns the year for a given date. So for today's date it will use 2020 or 2020 as the answer for a year function.